Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here, back with episode 26 of my weekly release calendar. So as usual, run through all the 4Ks and new Blu-rays that are coming out for week commencing the 8th of August. As always, I'll start with the 4Ks. I thought rather than breaking it down into different countries, 4Ks, because they're region free, we may as well just look at them all in one bunch, really. I think it might be easier. So the first one that jumps out to me says it's out today, which is an unusual day, as Sunday is in France, and it's this horror movie with Sam Neill, Possession, 4K. I'd really like to get this. There's no link to Amazon, unfortunately, to buy it. So if anyone knows where this is available, then that would be great if they let me know. But yeah, straight off the bat, I'd love to own that in 4K. Wicked film. All right, then one of the bigger releases of the week, Heat. So we'll just click on the standard release. So this is coming in at $19.99, which I think is a really good price if you just want the standard release, which I do. So you're probably going to spit your coffee out when you hear this, but I've never seen Heat. Don't ask me why, but I just never had the luxury. So I'll definitely grab this tomorrow and check it out one night in the week. So that's the standard edition. And then there are some, well, going to be click-tastic there. There's another one by here, not sure what this one is. That's a Zavvi exclusive steelbook. I think I prefer the standard artwork, to be honest. Any more Heat Sen further down? No, so there are your two releases of Heat Standard and exclusive steelbook. All right, then we got this one from 88. This is another one I really want to get. Not a bad week for 4Ks this week, I've got to be fair. So you get two cuts of Drive. It's not the movie with Ryan Gosling, in case anyone was being confused, but this is a 90s action film. I heard it's pretty good, actually. So this is coming in at $24.99, but it is a boutique label. So yeah, I am interested in that. I don't know if I'll wait for a price drop, or I may just grab it when I go and grab Heat. One movie that I'm going to be missing out on, which I'm gutted to miss out on at the moment, but I only really want a standard release because I'm trying to cut back on what I spend, is Event Horizon. So another film with Sam Neill. Great film, excellent horror, really gets under your skin. It's kind of one of those movies that's a horror film without being a horror film, you know, similar to like Requiem for a Dream, just the way it makes you feel. Even though this does have horror elements anyway, so it does safely fall under the banner of sci-fi horror. Yeah, so this is a Steelbook Anniversary Collector's Edition. And then I know there's no standard release out yet, so I'll be waiting. This other one is a Zavvi exclusive Steelbook. So I think they both come in at about £35. So yeah, I'm not going to bother. I want a standard release or a price drop, but definitely on the list to get one of my favourite films. And just stick with the Blu-ray for now. All right, then we got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 coming out on 4K. So this looks like the standard release here. This one's not for me. I know some people will be out to buy it on release day, but $24.99, $19.99, even $14.99. I won't be picking this movie up. I didn't like the first one, didn't like the second one. I'm just not one for these CGI animated cross with real life action sort of movies. I've got to be fair. So you can also get a double pack here if you wanted them both, if you didn't own the first one already. And there's also some exclusive, maybe a steelbook or something. There we go. What's this one here? So that's a Paramount steelbook. So many different releases. Then we got this one here. Looks like the same artwork. Yeah, that's a limited edition one, so maybe that comes with some other bits and bobs. A couple of releases by there, all looks like the same, no, probably just in other countries. So there's just Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And then another good one that's coming out. We got Doom. Well, I say good. I've seen better movies, but interested to see this in 4K. So this was out in 2005. So yeah, 17 years ago now, gosh. Carl Urban and The Rock. So this is retailing in 1999. So this ticks the boxes for me. So far for me, definitely Heat, definitely Doom, and hopefully I'll be getting Drive as well. There's Ambulance there, but we've already had Ambulance, so this is probably releasing in a different country. So we're not really much point in wasting any time on that. And then that takes us to Tuesday then, so over to America. So nothing really we haven't looked at. There's The Green Planet from the BBC, but you can get that over here. These are just all the same movies then, apart from, you know, some slight different additions. This one looks cool. It's like got the Mega Drive gaming box as the case. So I like that one in Spain. That'd be a nice one if you could get it. Downton Abbey, A New Era. I think that was like retailing like 45 quid when I seen it on Amazon. I don't know. Then on Wednesday then, The Edge of Tomorrow limited edition. We've already got that over here. There's Event Horizon again. It says Duel in 4K there, but there's no thumbnail for it. I assume that's a Steven Spielberg film, 1971, yeah. That'll look nice on 4K. I have got a limited edition sort of remastered Blu-ray that's really nice, but this looks like it's coming out in Australia. So, yeah, that would be good, but probably cost you a pretty penny. Where are we to? Okay, so yeah, so we got Jurassic World pack there, but we've already had that over here, so by looking at the piano, this would be nice. This is out somewhere on Wednesday, I think. So this is in Germany. I haven't seen this movie. Sam Neill again, bit of a Sam Neill fest this week. I think this is some sort of war film, is it? No, I'm not sure. Piano Teacher, I might be getting it confused with. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's my scene, to be honest. I only like Victorian set pieces when it's gothic horror. I don't really like it when it's drama. And then on the 12th, then Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't think that's come out over here in 4K. I know you can get it from America. But if you want to order it from Germany, you might get it a bit cheaper than from America. So that's coming out. I've still yet to see that film. I heard it's really good. Fell asleep when I watched it. Wasn't an impact on the film, mind, but just tired, so I need to go back to it. Then it's some Mozart. So that's about it for the 4Ks then. A couple of good ones, but nothing too major apart from Heat, I guess, or an Event Horizon. I suppose that is a really good release. All right, then we'll have a look at some of the Blu-rays now. Okay, then. So first one that jumps out to me in the UK releases for Blu-rays, Tiger Cage 1 to 3. So this is a trilogy, 1988 to 1991. Typically it's not coming up when I click on it. This is from 88 Films, so this is some sort of action kung fu type movie. Donnie Yen's in it, so there we go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I won't be getting it at the moment, but I am going to get into my martial arts movies soon, and yeah, we'll be smashing through them all. Alright, so we got this Memoria with Tilda Swinton. Looks like it could be a movie release. I could be wrong. No, Sovereign Films. So I'm not really sure what that is, but Tilda Swinton's a great actress. Then we got Flying Guillotine or Palace Carnage, 1978. I bet that's from 88 Films. Looking at it, yeah. So that's another one. We got these BFI releases, La Argent and the Trial of Joan of Arc. Okay, I don't think I'd be interested in one of those. The Flying Scot, 1957. Walkabout 1971. That's a second sight release. They already done a limited edition, which I don't own, but I have heard the film's pretty good. It's some sort of Australian movie. I can't really give you much more of a synopsis on it because I don't know much about it myself. We got some anime there. Desire. Oh my god. Oh my good countrymen. Doesn't look my scene. The Midwich Cuckoos, I wouldn't mind seeing that because it's based on Village of the Damned. I don't watch a lot of TV programmes, especially British ones, but yeah, that does tickle my fancy. We got this amazing film here, Raw. Again, this is a second sight release, but this is a standard. They've already given us a limited edition. I just got a normal Blu-ray. I don't know if it's from Studio Canal, so I don't need to upgrade it really. But if it came to 4K, I would definitely consider it. And then that's really about it then for the UK and the Blu-ray. So we'll have a little look over the pond now in America. Okay, so the first one jumping out to me is the David Cronenberg film, Crimes of the Future. This is available to me to watch, but I haven't got around to it yet. I haven't heard great things about it, but I would like to see it. Whether I get it on physical, I'm not sure yet. Man, I thought this was a great film by Alex Garland. Weird, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I know it wasn't for everybody, but yeah, I really liked it. The end was a bit brutal, a bit messed up, and Jesse Buckley's in it, so that's always good. So yeah, that's one. Keep an eye on. I will get that on physical, but I did not order it from America. I'll just wait for a UK release. Back to the Beach, 1987. Looks like Saved by the Bell, the bloody geriatric years. There's that Flying Guillotine 2, different cover. Dr. Lamb, this is messed up. This is from Unearthed. So if it's from Unearthed, then you know it's going to be some crazy shit. There's not even any screenshots on it by the looks. An abnormal taxi driver lusts for blood every rainy night and several young women are killed as a result. Yeah, only for your hardcore extreme horror fans. One I would check out, but I doubt I'll buy it. Battle of the Worlds, 1961, looks pretty cool. The artwork's nice on that. Domestic Disturbance with Vince Vaughn and John Travolta. I think I have seen this film. I just can't remember much about it. Wouldn't be in a rush to buy it, but if I seen it in somewhere like CX or somewhere cheap, I would pick it up, no doubt. Made in Sweden, 1971. Down to Earth. I remember enjoying this film when I seen it a long time ago with Chris Rock. That was about his era. That was early 2000s. Yeah, again, if I seen it in a shop or something secondhand, I'd buy it, but I won't be ordering it from America. Vivo, that's a kid's cartoon, wasn't very good. Watched that with my family. I think it was on Netflix or something. I love the title of this film, LA AIDS Jabber, 1994. So there always was some sort of urban myths about people going around nightclubs, stabbing people with infected AIDS needles, which is just nightmare fuel in itself, really. Um, yeah, so this is where that myth has come from, obviously. So I'm glad to see that there might not be any truth in it. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. The title alone puts me off that film. Although the artwork's cool. State of Grace with Sean Penn, and is it Michael Keaton? I haven't seen this film for a long time. No, Gary Oldman and Ed Harris. My apologies. Sandpiper Pictures, 1990. Gosh, good film that was, if I remember rightly. I'd definitely be up for watching that again. Famous TNA 2, where we all know what TNA means. Next Time We Love, 1936. Gosh. Little Man What Now, 1934. I'd like to see what those look like, I've got to be fair. Curious, 1977. Murder Made Easy, 1917. 1917. 2017. Some Gerard Butler rubbish there, Last Seen Alive. Yellow Brick Road, I remember seeing this film. This is produced by Bloody Disgusting, the horror website. So I remember this film being okay, but very low production value. Yeah, I'd be up for watching that again, but again, I doubt I'd buy it. This one's a good one. Nitram, it's just Martin spelled backwards. It's an Australian film. The boy in it, Callum Landry Jones, he's in a couple of good films like The Last Exorcism. I think he's Banshee in the early X-Men movies, the prequels. This is about a guy who just slowly loses his head and shoots up his school, I think. Yeah, so a bit like maybe we need to talk about Kevin, films like that. Really good though, really well reviewed, really hard hitting, well worth a watch. I do want that one. I think there might be a UK release coming soon or already out. There's some sort of kaiju movie there. Rega Ogre, Giant Monsters Attack, 2005 to 2019. Alexander the Great we missed there from 1956. Not really something I'm going to be into. Sandpiper Pictures again. Who's in this film then? Alexander the Great. Looks alright actually. Richard Burton. Right, Peter Cushing, the main man. Let's have a quick look at the artwork on this one then. It's calling my name. Yeah, I don't know if they're Japanese or what. Yeah, obviously looking at the cast they are. So I don't know if they're Godzilla rip-offs. Solomon and Sheba. Hot Seat. Kevin Dillon and Mel Gibson. Short Piece. Looks like anime. The Trials of Oscar Wilde. Learning to Drive, 2014. More anime. Neptune Frost. Interesting artwork. Can't say I've heard of that film. Kino Lorber. So yeah, tickles my fancy. I'm not really sure about that synopsis. Doesn't really give much away. My daughter would like to see this Lilo and Stitch 2-disc movie collection, 2002 to 2005. Psycho Gothic Lolita. Jazz Fest. The Enormity of Life. Codename Banshee. Death by Temptation, 1990. This has been released by Troma. I remember watching this film when I was a kid. I think they're about vampires, if I remember rightly. Well, just a succubus they called it on here, but yeah. Yeah, Kadeem Hardison, he's in that Drive as well as coming out, I think. Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. Death by Temptation, I'd watch that again, defo. And then that's about it then. So we'll just check a few European countries, but they're usually not that great for Blu-rays anyway. We've been through the 4Ks, but we'll have a quick look. So in Germany then, we have got limited edition media books of the Deer Hunter with various covers. They're all pretty nice. I'd probably just get the UK 4K release of this if I was going to buy it. We've talked about most of these. Taggart, 1964. The Sacrifice, 2020. The Body Snatcher with Boris Karloff, 1945. Cat People, 1942. Phase 4. Tiger Cage 2 we see now as a triple pack, didn't we? Tiger Cage 1 to 3. So you can get number 2 on its own there on a media book. A couple of different covers. Airborne or Firebirds. Papadopoulos and Sons, whatever that is. Dead Wind. Yep, that's it for Germany then. Okay, so this is France. Like I said, some things out today. Possession, Holocaust 2000. 2 French movies in between. Some sort of all-star cast movie there, but it could just all be French people, I guess. A Bueller. There's like a triple pack there of those films, so maybe there's a couple of sequels. Comfort of Strangers. Freaks Out on the 11th, 2011th. Yeah, that'll be this week. I've heard of that film, actually. Freaks Out. It's got quite a good budget for a foreign superhero movie, I think. Okay, then that's about it, really. There's nothing in Italy when I checked. So looking at the deals on the 4Ks, it's just the same as always, really. Nothing jumping out at me. So what I will say is that the Godfather set is coming down slowly. So if you are keeping an eye on that, it's £100 on here. I think Amazon Italy or Amazon Germany got it down to about 70 or 80. So it is coming down. So anyway, I've been Bumber. Thanks for watching. Have a good Blu-ray 4K shopping trip. Peace out.